Karpathios here, creator of the Ditch Your Dad-Bod Blueprints, and welcome to another episode of Own Your Life.
Yeah. Tell him this
This week, we're gonna peel back the curtain and show you exactly how we maximize the results per rep of our fat loss students to build the body of their dreams. Enjoy. So we have some new faces. Some of you guys already know each other from some of the other events. Say hello to the group. We'll do your 3 W's. So who you are, where you live, and what you do.
Steve Jacqueline from Midland and in the car business.
John Weaning, Barrie, Ontario here. I'm a business coach, EOS implementer.
David Taylor, I'm from Rockwood, Ontario, and I'm an elementary vice principal.
Neil O'Donnell from Niagara, do real estate.
Brad Bartlett from Barrie, and I work for Rona.
David Gaudreau from Gatineau, and I worked in construction and business development.
Brad Doherty, Toronto, Ontario, and I work for CIBC as HR Director.
I'm Sean Quigg from London, Ontario, and I'm a lawyer for real estate investors.
Jack Kerr, I'm from Barrie, Ontario, and I'm a mortgage broker.
Hey guys, I'm Scott Cooper from Barrie, Ontario. I've been a real estate advisor here for 19 years.
Most of you know this already. The purpose of VIP Muscle Camp is to really just uncover what is actually possible during your workout. So we're gonna be focusing on a few key things today. Number one is maximizing what I call your results per rep. Making sure that every single rep that you perform inside your workout is actually of value and is actually moving you closer to your goal of building muscle and building that masculine chiseled V-taper physique that we're all here to accomplish. We're gonna look at maximizing our safety of our workouts, make sure that our form is always perfect, gonna maximize the overall output of our workouts, and really just skyrocket that performance for the most results possible in the safest way possible. You probably noticed we have a lot of people here that do like some really cool stuff. One of the cool things about these VIP muscle camps is not only are we here for the obvious reasons, but there's also been some other like strategic partnerships that have been formed in the past. So it's good to just network, connect, share your info. Maybe you guys will end up doing some work together in the future as well. The best warm up is always gonna be just whatever movement you're gonna do, but lighter, right? Like if we're gonna start with an incline press, the best warm up for an incline press is an incline press, but just lighter. Exercise number 1, we're starting with an incline dumbbell press. The reason why we really love the incline dumbbell press is because it allows us to build that upper portion of those pecs, really finishing off that sharp, chiseled plate of armor chest. The biggest mistake we see with an incline dumbbell press is not bringing those dumbbells deep enough and getting that full stretch of those pec muscles. Watch these guys, watch how deep those dumbbells go. We get that full stretch of those pec muscles, that full muscle building effect to maximize that lean, chiseled, sharp plate of armor chest. Here we go. Big stretch, drive it up and back, up and back. Yes, beautiful. Hell yes, man, good job. So who knows what comes after a pressing movement traditionally? What do we do after a press? A pull. Perfect. I'll need one person to demo a dumbbell row. Who wants to do that? Chest supported dumbbell row. So we fully straddle that bench. I want to see what's called a neutral spine. No rounding and no hunching. Arch your chest against that bench a little bit. Puff your chest out. There we go. As the dumbbells come down, remember, the stretch portion is the most important. So on the way down, you want to focus on slowing that down, controlling that weight, not letting the weight control you on the way down. If you really want to build that chiseled masculine V-taper with that perfect shoulder to waist ratio, we have to hit the upper back properly. The reason why we love this movement, this allows us to really target those upper back muscles in the proper fashion to build that true chiseled V-taper body. Let's fight for it, drive it up. Big pull, slow that stretch, and perfect. Awesome work, brother. Nice job, man. Hell yeah. Exercise number 3, now moving into the accessories, we're focusing on an incline dumbbell curl. The reason why we love this movement is it allows us to put that bicep into a fully stretched position to maximize the growth of those sleeve popping biceps. There is zero movement other than his elbow. This is not moving, his body is not moving. We're just squeezing at the elbow. And I want you to remember a key point with the bicep curl. It is not how high the dumbbells go. It is about closing this gap effectively. For example, pause at the top. If this dumbbell comes higher, all that's happening is he's just moving his shoulder, but this gap is staying the same. Do you see that? How there's no additional work coming from that bicep. If he were to bring this up way up here, that's all shoulder. So you're just wasting energy, all right? Dead hang of that arm, squeeze the elbow, close that gap, then we get that full stretch on the way down. The biggest mistake is to swing the elbow. If you feel like you're stuck, frustrated, not sure where to start, and you're ready to ditch your dad bod, just like these badass men right here, I want you to book a free strategy call. We'll see where you're at and we'll see if we can help you. Everybody good so far? Feeling good? Good upper body pump? Listen, there's nothing worse than a guy walking around with chicken legs. We gotta hit those legs as well. We don't want these massive, bloated tree trunks for legs. We want nice, defined, masculine legs that fill out those jeans nicely. We're focusing on a reverse dumbbell lunge, and the biggest mistake that I see with this movement is simply just not going deep enough. You want to make sure that you're focusing on tapping that back knee all the way down to the floor every single rep to get that full range of motion. Most men have zero business squatting or leg pressing super heavy weight. Exercise number 5 is a high rep dumbbell loaded goblet squat. The goal with this movement is to get a full range of motion. Keep that chest up, go as low as you can comfortably without sacrificing any positioning, okay? The biggest mistake I see with a goblet squat is simply not going low enough. We want to ensure we get that full range of motion deep squat. One of the most fun parts of our muscle camps, what we do at the very end, is a plank off. Basically, every man for himself, who can plank the longest. Right now, the highest time is Sean Quigg with 8 minutes. And Brad and Joe have been super kind, and they have actually donated something super cool that we're gonna actually give to the winner of the plank challenge today. So whoever wins today is gonna receive this epic plaque that they made from home of our Ditch Your Dad Bod slogan to hang up in their home gym or their house. Nothing changes, nothing changes. Our 6th and final exercise is going to be the front plank. The reason why we love a good front plank is because not only does it help us develop those ab muscles, it also helps to protect that low back and build a rock solid trunk at the same time, keeping that spine stable, strong, and pain-free. One of the biggest mistakes I see with a front plank is allowing your hips to sag too close to the floor. You want to make sure that you keep your body in a perfectly straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your ankles. You don't want those hips too high or too low. Boom! Awesome job, brother. $623. Good job, bro. Amazing work. Good job, brother. This is for you, my man. Hang this up in the office.